G'day viewers, it's Burbs to Bush. So today we're going to head off from Norseman. I'm going to head off into the Nullarbor. I was going to go straight to Balladonia, which is 220 k's from Norseman, but there doesn't really seem to be much there. So I might just keep going and go to the next stop, which is Caiguna. So that's 377 k's from Norseman. So I might do that instead, because there seems to be a little bit more to do at Caiguna. There's a really nice free camp there as well, apparently, which sounds good. Yeah, so let's head off. Yeah, we'll do a stop at Balladonia anyway, have a look at the roadhouse and get some fuel, and then we'll just keep going. It's a really nice day today. There's no wind at the moment, so fingers crossed it stays like that. Righto, we'll see you soon. So I had my D-Max tuned when I was in Perth through a guy that I met at James Price Point up in Broome, and he's travelling around Australia, and he's a diesel tuner. Yeah, so he tuned it for me, and I was getting around between 16 and 17 litres per 100 towing, and now I'm sort of sitting around between 13.5 and 14 litres per 100. So that's pretty good. And I've also noticed when I'm overtaking, like I did on that van just then, it was a breeze, no problem whatsoever. So I've gained a bit of power as well. I'll put the link in somewhere on the timeline of who he is and how to get in contact with him if you're ever in an area that he might be in. So yeah, definitely look at getting your 4B tuned if you're towing. Definitely worth the money. Right, here we are at Balladonia. So I'll show you the campground while we're here. So here we are, the 90-mile straight, 146 kilometres, straight up the guts. And here I am with right next to it. Fantastic, really good, excellent. Okay, here we got 146 k's of dead straight road, the 90-mile straight. Everyone's stopping to get a pic. There's the turn off to Caiguna. And we're going to keep going to our campground. Come back to that roadhouse, maybe, most probably tomorrow. But yes, we made it. We made the 90-mile straight. Fell asleep a couple times. Went past about, I don't know, it must have been at least 100 road trains. Didn't see a single animal. Only saw one bird. Yeah, and it's 41 degrees. Yeah, so it's pretty warm out there. So we've got 5 kilometres to get to Caiguna East Free Camp. And what time is it? It's 12:30. So that's pretty cool. Set up camp, have a couple of cold beers. Definitely. Definitely. And make something to eat. I'm pretty hungry. Central Western Time Zone. Advanced clocks for 45 minutes. Holy crap. So I went from 12:30, it's 1:15. Oh, that's incredible. So you can just basically camp wherever you want. So I'm just following my Google Maps here. And yeah, it's all the way up back there. It's just a rabbit warren of places to camp. So I've just got to find somewhere that's got shade. Morning, people. Yeah, so I've set up last night, or yesterday afternoon, found a spot. It's relatively shady. But it's not too bad today. Today's only 25 degrees, where yesterday it was 41. And then, like, not long after I set up, huge storm rolled through, bucketed down with rain for, I don't know, about 3 hours. It's raining again. It was freezing cold. It was like, it went from 41 down to 18 within about 2 or 3 hours. So I arrived hot and sweaty. And then I had jeans and a long sleeve shirt on. Very odd. So today I'm just going to hang around today. I've got to see if I can charge up a little bit. It's a bit overcast. And then tomorrow we'll go and have a look at the cave, I think, and a blowhole. Yeah, so yeah, this is me. And I'll stick the drone up so you can have a look exactly where I am. Have a good morning.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I can find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for.
Okay, so tonight on the menu is I've got some Scotch fillet, and I'm going to make up some fries. Well, I've just got some frozen fries, and I'll stick them in the Weber. So yeah, steak and fries tonight. And a viewer on my last video when I made the steaks back at Hayden commented and said you should be using a thermometer to check the temperature of your meat before you pull it out. So I do have one, but it's primarily used for like pork roasts. So ADAS, I think that's how you pronounce it, AUGAS. I'll try this one out and see if this works. Okay, so these are Scotch fillets. And as usual, I like pepper on it, because I like that burnt taste of pepper on my steak. I know you're purists out there, we're going, no pepper. You do what you like. Those look like they're done, and they smell fantastic. So we'll put those aside, and we'll get the steaks on. Wouldn't believe it, I've just run out of gas. My gas bottle's empty. Far out. And I tried to get one at Norseman, but they didn't have any smaller size ones than the 8.5 kilo ones, and that was too big. Alright, so now we've got to go over to the stove. Nice sizzle there. Okay, that looks like just about ready to take off. Let it sit for about 5 minutes. And I've got my smokehouse barbecue sauce that I picked up from Margaret River. So we'll put a bit of that on. Yep, that looks a bit better. B-roll time. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Time to go. Now I just have to remember how to get out of here. Out through the rabbit line. Okay, so here's the blowhole. Now I've seen it a few times on YouTube, and anyone that's watching this has done the Nullarbor, you'll know exactly what I'm looking at. But for everyone else, underneath the Nullarbor is a whole series of caves that are underwater, and you can actually dive down and swim through them. And one of these, this hole here, I'm assuming, goes straight down to those caves. Yeah. Wasn't what I was expecting. Thought it was going to be deeper. But you can definitely feel the cold air coming out of there. And you can smell it too. You can smell that dampness. So it obviously goes down a bit. Wow, it's so cool here. Like the outside temperature at the moment I reckon is about 25, and that feels like it's at least, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees. Okay, so my plan was to go to Cocklebiddy, which is about 60 kilometres from Caiguna, but there isn't all that much to see there, and it's only 60 k's away. Yes, there's Twilight Cove, but I don't know, my gut feeling has just been the last couple of nights I just don't feel right doing it. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with my gut. There's going to be other opportunities to have a look at the cliffs. So we might stop in at Cocklebiddy just to have a look. But then we'll go straight to Madura. And I'm going to stay at Madura for 2 nights. They do have some caves there, which I've seen before. We'll definitely go and have a look at that. So Madura is 160 k's from here. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Madura. We'll go to Cocklebiddy and have a look, and then we'll just take off and go straight to Madura. All right, that's what we're going to do. Righty, let's go. Rock and roll. So here we are at Madura Pas Oasis, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a power site for a couple of nights. Charge everything up, and before I head off for the next adventure. Alright, this is where I pulled up for the night. So I can just basically camp wherever I want to camp because I'm the only person here. So lots of little sites, but big enough to put your van in. Problem is it's very sloped. So I've had to dig a hole on my left side there just to pop the wheel down a little bit, so I didn't put too much pressure on the airbags when I'm leveling it. Now the only gripe I've got is on the website it says $25 for powered and $15 for unpowered, yet I was charged $40 a night for powered, and the reason being that they've got the right to change their prices whenever they like. Fair enough. So let's go and have a look at the caves, because that's what I came here to do. And then we'll come back and I'll cook some dinner and charge everything up, and bugger off in the morning. I just asked at the office or reception here, and to get to Madura Caves you got to go back on the freeway, go down, and then turn right down a dirt road. And I've been advised to watch out for all the wasps. So go and check it out, see if we can find it. So the turn off is about 500 metres right as you come out of the Oasis Caravan Park. And it's just a dirt road so far. And we'll just see where it takes us. You would completely miss it if you didn't know it was here. Because it's not like a normal cave. You walk into the side of a mountain. This one is just a hole in the ground. Down there somewhere. Okay, they were right about the wasps. They're everywhere. Oh, it's nothing special. It's just a cave. I thought you'd be able to walk through it. So there is a hole down there. But buggered if I'm going to crawl through there. Yeah, oh. Okay, that little blue wren, that's what it was, just flew down there and didn't come out. Now this feels really similar to that blowhole. I can feel really like cold air coming out of there. Let's go down and just have a quick squeeze. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. I'm expecting a huge spider to come crawling out. Wow, this is incredible. Oh, look, there's a hole up there. There's daylight. Dirty beetle. Now, this was a great adventure. I'm really glad. You would not realise that this is here from up above. It wasn't. The only reason I'm here is because that bird flew down and it didn't come out. That little hole down there. All the entrance, you're going to get down on your hands and knees. See what I mean? There it is, that little hole. Wow, that was amazing. That was so cool. Far out. That just blew me away. Morning, viewers. Leaving Madura today. Caves were fantastic, weren't they? Really unbelievable. So today we're heading to Eucla. There is a free camp just outside of town, so I might go and have a look at that. It's about 180 k's. It's 37 degrees here today and 31 in Eucla, which is nice. Righto, let's hit the road. Now, you wouldn't believe this. 15 minutes ago it was 37 degrees, and now I'm about 10 k's out of Eucla, and the temperature's gone down to 29. And I just had the window open, And I thought it had the aircon on. When I'm looking, I said no. And there's cold air blowing everywhere. It's like the Nullarbor, I tell you, that has all these little tricks up its sleeve to fool you. Incredible. Now it's gone down to 28. Amazing. Just can't figure that out. Now I've just driven through Eucla, and now I'm going to turn around because I did a wrong turn somewhere. I've totally missed that campground that I was going to go stay at. So I'll have to turn around now and go back. Oh, far out. That's what happens when you're like not concentrating on what you're doing, you're just driving. Because I've just gone past the Eucla Caravan Park. So let's go and have a look where we are. The campground I was going to stay at is about 20 k's back that way. So I'm going to go up to the Eucla Roadhouse Caravan Parking and have a look and see what that's like before I go back to the other campground. So yeah, we'll go and have a look. So it doesn't look too bad here, and as usual there's no one here, and this is where all the attractions are. So I might stay here instead of going the 20 k's back to that free campground, because I'm only going to be coming back up here anyway. So yeah, let's go do that. We'll go and go to the servo and see how much the sites are, and might as well just stay here. Okay, it's $30 a night and you pay per night. So if you want to stay longer, it's pay another $30 for the powered site. So yeah, I'll just do that. Because the Telegraph, the old Telegraph station and the jetty and all the good stuff to look at is around here anyway. And there's a motel here. Looks like a bakery in there as well. So we can go and get a sausage roll. Yeah, so let's go down there and we'll set up. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. That's probably not. Okay, here I am. I'm set up at the Eucla Caravan Park, and there's only two others here, so I've really got everything here to myself. It's very quiet. Got a little bit of a shade there under the tree, so all set up as usual. Had myself a merry beer. Nice. And the showers and toilet blocks over there. It's $1 for a shower. Considering there's very little water out here, that's pretty good. So yeah, well, I can see the ocean from here, like straight over that way, over there somewhere. So this trip, we're going to see the ocean. All right, I'll catch up with you a bit later. Now, here's something to be mindful of, because we all know, coming from West Australia to South Australia along the Nullarbor, you don't go through a checkpoint until you get to Caiguna to declare all your fruit and vegetables. But 10 k's up the road here is the border village, and that's the border, South Australia, West Australia. So I've just gone up there just to get a few supplies, because the shop here, they've got nothing at all. and I know the Roadhouse up there has got everything from motor oils to fruit and veg to everything. So it's really good. So I popped up there and I just had a look at the cliffs and came back. So I'm only gone 20 minutes. But as I came back through, I've got to go through the checkpoint and I've got to declare all my fruit and vegetables. And I'm like, oh no, seriously. So I pulled up and I've explained the situation. I'm staying here at the Caravan Park. I've just come up here to the Roadhouse to get a few supplies and I'm going back again. So luckily I had my receipt from here because without it, I would have had to throw everything in the bin. So they were really nice. They understood the situation. I've come from West Australia into South Australia for only 10 minutes. I'm coming back again. So yeah, I was lucky enough to keep it. But that's something to be mindful of. If you're here and you're going to pop up to the border village, just be careful that you've got your receipt. Because if I was staying at that free camp down there, I would have been stuffed. I would have had no proof that I was in South Australia. And another thing, here at the Roadhouse here, fuel's $2.33, and at Border Village, across the border into South Australia, it's $2.95. So if you're going to fill up here. Lesson learned. Today we're going to go and have a look at the old Telegraph station down on the beach.
Sorry,
and
I didn't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand, Siri? I'm not talking to you. And then we're going to there's an old jetty down there as well. We'll check that out. And because it's such a crummy day today, we'll leave the Bunda Cliffs until tomorrow when it's supposed to be sunny. Yesterday, hot, 37 when I left my last campground. Got here was 27 and today's 18. So go figure. That's a Nullarbor for you. Right, let's rock and roll and we'll see you soon. Right, so this is the road in. It's only about a couple of k's from the campground. Okay, we're on the hunt in the sand dunes for this old telegraph station. And I think it's out there somewhere. We'll soon find out when we get lost. The water here is so warm. It's like that at Peru. It's quite incredible. I thought the water was going to be really cold, but it's lovely. Now, I did say that we were going to go out and check out the Bunda Cliffs today, but it's sort of overcast. The sun's starting to come out now, but I'm not going to head out. and show you it. So I'm going to leave it to the next installment of the Nullarbor. This one's already getting a bit long anyway. So yeah, so we'll go out tomorrow. I'm going to pack up today. Tomorrow we'll head off. So the clouds are sort of heading off now. So yeah, tomorrow should be okay, because I want to do the Bunda Cliffs and show you what it's like when it's like beautiful sunny day. So that's what we'll do. So far it's been a fantastic trip. I'm around about 700 k's so far, so I'm sort of halfway. So tomorrow we're going to head off to the Nullarbor Roadhouse. That's about 200 k's from here, and yeah, we'll stop off and we'll have a look at the cliffs. There's a couple of other spots we're going to pull up into, and then we'll head off to Nullarbor Roadhouse, hang out there for the night, and then take off. Yeah, I guess I'll see you the next time I see you, which is most probably going to be in about, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 days or so. So I hope you enjoyed this part of it. It was had a great time up to here. Fantastic. And, you know, the Nullarbor, it's got so many surprises. It's been a fantastic trip. So I'll see you next time.